attention towards.
Win lane, win game really just kind of strikes true with a lot of IG's compositions, not this one only. As we go into our third and final game of the night, our penultimate day here in the LPL 2020 Spring. We got one more game day after today, that is tomorrow, and then we go into playoffs a day after that. Or 2 days after that, excuse me. But welcome, Game 3. That man is a wizard. We return to the Rift. And seeing Xin Zhao for the first time here in the LPL, what a good way to end LNG series.
And I want to see what impact this Xin Zhao can have. As we said, great in skirmishes, great in 1v1 scenarios, and that was why he was picked all those, well, patches ago. I was going to say years, but it hasn't been that long, I hope. But anyway, still, this is where I want to see XX getting into the face of Leyan, trying to set himself up for success, and by default then setting Chenlun and Maple up for success as well.
I mean, this is a hail of blades. Xin Zhao, so XX will go top. He'll knock him up, audacious charge into 1-2, and then the Shy goes sky high. I kind of like this. I think this is very ambitious from XX, but after his game 1 performance, I think he's had a very ambitious day as the Shy says, hello, sir. Spear is going to go into the wall, apparently.
Yeah, so that's one of the things on the Callista's passive for anyone who doesn't know with the Martial Poise. If you don't have vision of the person you're auto-attacking, your spears won't actually connect with them. So you can play around the vision a little bit there. Yeah, so that's why you see it plonking into the wall instead of into that big ol' Ornn. But still though, you can see the Shy once again pushing in his top lane. XX starting on this top side. He knows, look, I'm on the weak side of my map here, so I want to clear my buff on this side and then path towards my strong lanes. But the problem that I'm seeing again is that you're leaving Chenlun on his own in this scenario.
And we're kind of at a point where I know that people are gearing up towards the LEC finals coming through and watching IG and LNG here. We're kind of at a point where we're going to leave everything open for what IG shows us during playoffs. They're already secured to a semi-final as Rookie has the flash, the respect for XX here in this early game. And here in this final game of their season, we are going to get a little bit of a taste of what form IG are in now that the gloves are off after game 2, now that they're one apiece and want to secure number 1.
And again, our eyes are drifting towards the Shy and this Kalista and Chenlun on this Ornn. As option for the Unsealed Spellbook here, I like this pick. Usually we're looking towards, grasps or something along these lines, but you're not really going to be able to proc the grasp in these scenarios, and having the Unsealed Spellbook will allow you to take some of these more defensive summoner spells when you're getting aggressed on by the Shy, and exhaust maybe to help set up
this lane,
against our setup for XX. This is where it could be really good for Chenlun and helping him to survive that little bit longer. And that's all that Chenlun's trying to do here. Survive against the Shy, and then try and be as big, beefy Ornn in these team fights.
But just remember, the Shy is doing this all again. Expectations are as it were in game 2.
Also, don't forget that because he's gone with the Inspiration Tree, he does get access to those biscuits. You can go with the Time Warp Tonic as well. So get a little bit more movement speed, which is great for trying to escape away from the Shy, and also providing a bit that upfront 50% health from the potion will help out in again if he finds himself up a creek without a pad.
Wrong brush. As Maple was backing away. This is his 3rd game on Zoe here in this series. Has had really successful series so far. And Maple has been playing fantastically, I think, amidst all the chaos. I just want to note as well that while Leyan and XX came for a confrontation, Leyan is actually ahead in CS, but now XX up towards the top side, controls the scuttle, so the Shy has to pay a bit of respect to this lane now.
Will be spotted by Leyan that, okay, Scuttle is gone, XX is on this top side. You can see the pings already going down on it. And especially when you don't have the Rookie in lane right now, there is a chance for LNG to try and make a play towards the top side. But it's still the Shy. You never know how passive he's going to play or respect the enemy jungler. Now XX being spotted out.
Yeah, they thought he was in the top rush. You could see pings from IG were going down, but with the information gained, Leyan once again here right in the top side, and immediately the Shy goes for the aggressive trade. Chenlun going to have to burn some of those biscuits, some of the potions here in this top side, while Leyan doesn't want to get caught out in the same position. And I guess the difference this time is that Dwan can't roam on the Rakan.
And that's why we're seeing Puff and Southwind playing so aggressively in this bottom lane. XX aggressive though.
Now going into the Xin Zhao. Remember, he's one of the best duelists, but here taken low, Leyan in a good position, but Searing Charge doesn't seem like it's available. Sonic Wave going to connect yet again. Leyan not going to go on in, but he just bullies out the top laner again. Chenlun didn't get to play League of Legends this series, on another note, at all.
That was the Jason game number 1, and then double Callistas again. This is not fun for Chenlun. Will TP back this time around, though? Gonna be safe to TP back. Won't be caught underneath the tower with more than he bargained for, with Leyan and Rookie in the last game trying to kill him the second he came back.
TP getting matched here. The Shy has a serrated Dirk and is already up 20 CS yet again here in this game. Chenlun, as he returns, you know, there's the Doran shield he started with. The cloth armor was there, I believe, built in lane, or at least just then anyway. So just trying to stop some of this damage. At the very least, he can, you know, build straight into tank here in this top lane.
XX coming towards the mid lane, though.
He doesn't have flash from before, has the cleanse, get the movement speed, but he gets knocked up anyway, and first blood does go over to this Xinjiao.
Nice job from XX. And again, it's Rookie that's the focal point for XX and setting up Maple. XX was originally in that top lane struggling against Leyan because the support of the Shy was there, but all around the rest of the map where they're not losing out, XX can make these aggressive plays, and he does so against Rookie.
It's the third time's the charm here in this series where focusing towards Maple has netted the results here on this Zoe. Maple again has been the star player on this LNG roster in this series, as now from that XX moves down onto the Ocean Dragon. Puff going super aggressive onto this bottom lane, but simply just a trade, while Ocean will be secured by LNG.
And it will be a nice start for LNG, because in the last couple of games, IG have managed to pick up 1 or 2 of those dragons to start things off, which has made it a bit easier for them to avoid fighting LNG when they didn't want to. Now, though, maybe LNG can set themselves up for success, picking up these dragons, pushing towards Soul Point, and drawing the Shy out of this side lane split push. Again, though, remember, the Shy is looking for cold stacks. He's going to be getting these turret plates when XX is focusing on the bottom side.
Look at the portraits. The Shy smiling, and Chenlun's face is just like absolutely having none of this. It sells the story so well, doesn't it?
And Leyan's going to be smiling as well, because don't forget, Leyan used to play with Chenlun and with Light on Voodoo back in 2018. So this is him sitting on the top of his perch, looking down at where his former teammates are.
In a bit of trouble there, though, in the mid lane meanwhile. And you got to say, this series, Maple has been the better mid laner. Even though with Rookie, like, getting MVP game 2, I still think Maple has been the better mid laner consistently.
Definitely lane it has been.
Absolutely.
Maple. And especially when you've seen Rookie opt into this matchup for the 3rd time in a row, it's not like it's surprising. And especially when Rookie should be winning out in this lane. Usually what you're able to do is push aggressively, hit those Scatter the Weaks, and then you just burst out Maple to start things off. But Rookie has not been able to find those picks that you like, especially with XX helping out. And Maple has been setting himself up for success.
Triple cloth armor now picked up, though, from Chenlun after backing away. The second bit of turret plating goes over to the Shy. Now he doesn't have TP to get back in this lane, but he'd be sitting on quite a bit of gold, being 50 CS up. We'll see. What does that turn into? No, only the Vampiric Scepter is now. The Flash Chains Corruption doesn't land, but the Death Sentence does. Unleash Power was nice, and now IG Group mid is 4.
Because they want to go for this Rift Herald. This is the play that they go for all the time with Callista in the top lane. It looks like actually that they will be able to move over and pick off this, although as I say that, Rookie's backing. Puff and Setwind have got to return to base as well, so maybe Leyan isn't as comfortable going for this trade off of that play.
A lot was used, though, from Rookie and from Puff, too.
Why I'm surprised to see them backing away. I assume they would have just walked straight over, but they're giving LNG the opportunity now to answer for these plates. Leyan can, of course, path over towards that Rift Herald once XX is spotted, but LNG are getting time to push in, and with the guns available on Light, he can do a lot of work to these towers.
Kind of unfortunate, though, because Puff and Southwind are back before the wave crashes in. But we'll see, because I believe XX was spotted down here, so paying the respect, you're right. The damage done by Light here on the turret plating. It does net LNG some of that missing gold.
So now we can see Leyan is going to move over towards the Rift Herald.
Good death sentence here, but it is Xinjiao. Yeah, you don't want to follow that one up. He'll follow you.
So here we go. LNG are able to answer for this play, and especially getting all this gold into the likes of Light is going to work wonders for them. And Leyan can use this Rift Herald on the top side to answer for the play and answer for the turret, and it'll be the Shy versus Light once again, just like game number 2.
But he is on a ward, so you can see the information that...
Chenlun.
Yeah, this is not good. Let's just wait for the next Hail of Blades, he says, but... XX says, well, if jungler's towards Herald, I can keep pushing this in. Now, turret's not going to go down right now, but with the Herald up to top side, it becomes a quick race with the next wave coming through.
Looks like it will just about be the Rift Herald that would secure it, though, maybe?
LNG first.
It will be, okay. So LNG do a good job of just about sneaking that one away. So they get the gold across. Now they're going to keep pushing, which I'm not the biggest fan of. You can see XX is going to back away. He needs to try and help out Chenlun in this situation since Maple is holding on to mid lane against Rookie.
They're kind of rinse and repeating game 2 plays. Rift Herald going to get a charge on the inner. Call the Forge God being used. XX is coming in. Chenlun, though, not that tanky. The Shy takes up the turret for a little bit. Now Leyan underneath turret himself. He takes a shot. The Shy is going to die too. 0-1 Kalista top.
And suddenly we're in game number 3. No longer is Chenlun dying under this tier 2 top. XX is here to support him. And now LNG are setting themselves up for success. Still an 800 gold lead for IG, but this is much better than what we saw in game number 2.
I mean, this is more remnants of game 1 where LNG just kind of took away control and matched the pace of Invictus Gaming. Impressive to see here, and now XX has 2 kills. One on the on top who has Bramble Vest.
And the pace is going to be accelerated as well. Dragon is here in 35 seconds, and they can make this play work for LNG because of the gold that's been invested into XX. He's now a nuisance to deal with. You've got Light, who's already completed that Essence Reaver as well, ahead of Puff, thanks to the gold that was invested into the Aphelios. So LNG in a 4 versus 4 should come out on top, although they'd love for XX to have his ultimate backup.
Would you like me to repeat what I said game 1 though? Game 2, sorry. Which was,
with
you
your
got to gank this Kalista more than once though. You got to commit to keeping her behind. The Shy moving back to topside now with Sanguine Blade, but Dragon spawning and LNG have the priority.
Yeah, Leyan is only looking for the steal here. With Rookie backing, they say we're not going to fight this. So will be maybe Leyan able to try and steal this or push LNG back, but they won't try and contest it up front in the fight.
Meanwhile, look towards topside. I mean, inner turret's going to be under fire here as Krugs are spawning, and the Shy's like, I'll take that as well. Chenlun going to match that while Leyan backing on a ward is Maple. Sonic Wave going to be dodged away from, and we have an Infernal Rift. That is going to be so good for a Zoe if she can get her hands on it.
XX on top side once again, just in time for this tower to go down. He will be spotted, but can close the distance with Flash.
Sanguine Blade, not going to be great with 2 people up here, but he disappears afterwards. The Shy pays the respect. Does IG also make the roam?
Again, though, we're seeing the CS advantage across the board for IG. Top lane, we know how that one's going to go. But certainly in bottom lane, it's a little bit in favor of Puff, and Rookie once again in control of this mid.
There's going to be so many people tonight on the servers playing this, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. Especially when you just see how strong the Shy is on this pick. Even Leyan here to support him in his endeavor and pushing in this top side of the map, making sure that XX, even though he was spotted up here, can't actually get in and try and gank that lane before the tier 2 tower goes down.
Yoink from Maple. And Leyan unable to secure that one. But now, look, we are keeping track of the Shy's build. He has the Berserker Greaves in inventory now. He's not as accelerated as it feels like he was in the second game, but still, he had that early death and then he rose to the occasion. He is walking mid now.
Well, this was the thing. In the last game, the Shy was so far ahead that by the time Light had finished his first item, there was already the Blade of the Rune King completed for the Shy as well. So this is a much more even game, although Maple can still feel the brunt of the damage.
It's a Pierce max. So he's maxing Q into E. Again, remember, we said this in game 2. No points in W because you don't care. You don't have an Oath Sworn, or normally it's the jungler, but you don't care. So everything's in on that Ren Q. As the Shy is pushing out here, Leyan has found XX, who actually uses the ulti. So Leyan with a win.
Well, what are IG trying to secure here? There's no real objective on the map right now. You're sharing experience between Rookie and the Shy, which is not what you want to do. Whereas Light is free farming the bottom side. Maple is clearing turrets here. Chenlun has groups just to try and provide a little bit of help, but you're not sharing in the same way. Like, look, you've got Puff, the Shy, and Rookie all here on the one
That's
spot.
why you don't think they're going to be here. As Call the Forge God comes through, hits the gap. The Shy hits Maple in return. They're still trying to get that mid turret, and so IG are like, let's group again.
IG need to deal with bottom wave. They got top wave pushing in. This is golden experience that is going across. Now you can see Rookie going to answer for that top wave. So this is actually a win for LNG, even though it doesn't quite look like it.
Down the south end with the hook. Tries to get the mid wave. As Maple's the person who clears his back wave so damn quick at this point. Puff is blocked, really. As fishing for bubbles on the side of Maple again.
And now there's the opportunity for LNG to make a play if they would like. Once Rookie shows and you see the shot in the bottom lane, they could try and make something happen, but it looks like instead they're going to move in to get vision control for this Rift Tower that's about to spawn.
IG up by 2,000 gold yet again. Feels like it's on the back of the Shy. 800 in gold plating. While the bottom lane, as we talked about, they got first turret blood, plus they got all the turret plating shared between Light and Dwan. I guess just the difference between the amount of members. The Shy sits bot for now, yet again. Kind of rinse and repeating that second game just to kind of be repetitive.
Well, don't forget, look, if you look at the Shy, he's got the 800 from turret plates. He's got a bunch of gold coming in from that cull. Because yes, you get the 300 injection, but you also get a little bit more gold as well for just killing creeps off of it. So he's got a lot of gold that's now banked in him. Think about 1,200 above where he would usually be if he hadn't got these advantages. Nice
hook, but who's here to support? Well, Dark Passage is available. Box laid down. But Leyan and Rookie not there in time, but XX flashes. That's actually massive for the Xin Zhao. As Dwan going to get Sonic Wave here as well. The kickback, but he gets mid. Light is like, where the heck did that come from? As LNG all of a sudden, as Rookie, that was a horrible ulti. He tries to recover it, but XX will survive. But my word, Leyan, that was smooth as Michael Jackson.
Holy crap. That was so sick from Leyan. Dwan was like, don't worry guys, I got this. And suddenly Light is in the middle of IG.
That was smooth, sick, and that was as good as Peanuts, right? We saw a couple of weeks ago. Peanut pulled off the same great kick. And props to Leyan, the kill goes over IG. Take the mid lane turret because of it. One mistake, one moment. And IG snapped down hard.
All right, we get it. Leyan is a little bit jealous of us talking about Rookie in the Shy and wants to put his mark down because that was absolutely insane. I love seeing good Lee Sin mechanics like that. Exactly, and that's what I was going to say. I mean, when you talk about Peanut, you talk about now Leyan as well. There's so many in the LPL that are just incredibly good on this pick. LNG, though, are fighting back, though. Now you've got the Dragon kick down, you've got the box and the Chains of Corruption not here for this Dragon. So LNG, unless Leyan can steal, should be the ones who get this.
Well, Leyan just had an amazing kick, so he's like, yeah, I can. The Shy is going to jump in first, though. Will he steal it? Yes, he will. Fate's Call going to be used here. Remember, the Shy has bound the jungler. Still on top, Leyan is here, looking to go in. The knock-up available. Rather, Leyan is out. I believe that's actually a visual bug. Light is going to take down the Shy, and now Dwan, as a response, Southwind gets the hook. Dark Passage is there, and IG aren't going to take it. Meanwhile, XX actually looking to take this one around as Leyan gets the Sonic Wave, dies to Maple. And IG now only have 3 people left. Shenlong just gets bursted down. Good troll bubble. That's on to Puff here, looking for the 80 carry to die, and he will. XX and Maple still challenging. Boxes down, and had he cast IG, honestly? What the heck is happening? As Maple and XX still on in. Rookie's going to kill one and flash away. Let's reset, because this is just stupid.
What is going on? Maple's still going.
Dodge. He has flash now. Rookie is going to die. Yes, he is. And now the Shy's back alive. We TP in. Southwind is going to die. I don't know. If you ask me, maybe.
Maybe. Not. No.
Now Maple's going to die because the Shy's here. Trouble bubble, friend. All right. Let's
I got this. Don't worry.
Take it away.
I got it. Don't worry. You're
as LS would say, take it away.
So we have what looks like an LNG victory because, well, look, Leyan steals the Dragon, which is fantastic. LNG, we talked about their ultimates being up and available. Should have been a much cleaner fight, but Chen disintegrates before that fight kicks off because his build is nowhere to be found right now off of all the pressure that's been put on in the early game. And then it's on to the rest of LNG to try and secure this fight. Light taken out so low to begin things, and Maple not quite able to connect with as many of those paddle stars as you'd like, that the LNG couldn't finish things off. So keep your eyes on Chen. He goes incredibly low to start things off alongside Light. So that's 2 members out. Chenlun does wrap around and end up dying, but that's on Chenlun. XX then here is trying to fight off Puff and Rookie because they're trying to surround them on all sides here. And this is where it starts to look good again for LNG. But Shenlun has no magic resist, so he dies instantly. Then Maple does manage to get in here again, pick up a heal to keep XX alive that little bit longer. And it's all just messy from here.
There's so much more on this replay.
I know.
I don't think we're going to get time. It was good from Rookie, but I think at this point I just had a breakdown. I was actually quite confused because the Shy, you know, when Fate's Call comes through, he has an orb on his head. He used it, Leyan came out, but he still had it, so I think that's a visual bug. That was actually just confusing me there, so I do apologize. LNG might have actually found a pick onto Southwind. The burst damage to come through. Call the Forge God yet again. Maybe this is more coordinated. Not going to be blocked away. We get a death sentence again. That lands, and Chenlund is not tanky enough. Fate's Call this time gets a massive knockup at Leyan. I don't think he wanted to go in, as the backline damage is there, and IG are still healthy. The Shy is kiting forward. As this time around, it's easy to see who won that one.
Light missed the Moonlight visual off the back of that as well, so it meant that IG, the low health bars that were there, can't be punished with the Infernal Moonlight Vigil. IG now can turn towards the Baron with the double AD carry comp that they have.
Rookie in lane is a massive lull, but Rookie in fight is the biggest poggers I've ever seen.
It's that Drake meme. It's just, you know, that's all it is.
Yeah.
Rookie looks great, but here we go. TP from Chenlund.
Oh, he almost dies. Well, here comes Ghost Orn. What can he do? Not too much, because Chenlund hasn't been able to play League of Legends.
He has a no magic mantle.
I mean, the Shy's going after him. He loves bullying this Orn. Look at this. Wait for Ren City, but maybe not because LNG are turning up. Versus 4, the exhaust goes down. The Shy a bit over ambitious, but the Dark Passage heals him up enough, or at least shields him. Unleash Power's a bit overkill. And at this point, LNG are now behind by 8k gold. Can Maple turn it around? The death sentence not in time as Southwind flushes away as well. Sonic Wave connects. Leyan is from IG. He likes to go in. Lee Syndrome at the ready. As Maple, that one's not going to land. The fight is over. The Shy dies again. What's new? But LNG lost the Baron.
They lose the Baron, and they will more than likely lose this upcoming Dragon as a result as well. And LNG, these flights are all over the place, but Chenlund, take it easy, dude. You don't have any of Magic Resist right now, so every time you're running smack bang, it's a Rookie who's like, cool, I'm going to farm your health bar.
You know what's great is because I know people are either waking up or getting ready again for the LEC final, that they're like, okay, I'm going to tune into the LPL. Let's see what's going on here. They tune into this game, the IG series, and they're like, yep, that's LPL, just like I remember it. And to be fair, IG haven't really changed.
They never changed.
If you watched them last year, if you watched their semi-final, it's still IG. They still fight. And Leyan going for this play is like, don't worry, I have a support with me. He's out. Chenlund at half health again.
I just want to see Chenlund finish an item. That's all I want from this game, because right now he's working towards his Spectre's kill as well to be like, hey, look, I got Magic Resist now, we're okay, but unfortunately, wait. Oh, there it is. He's got the Sunfire Cape. But still, working towards that kill, I think, is definitely going to be needed because Rookie is removing his health bar every step of the way.
And remember, this secures first for IG. Everyone's like, dude, this team is the best team in the LPL right now.
I want to take that with a caveat, though, because when we look at IG, they're all over the place. But we saw FPX trying to work through some growing pains at the start of the season. We saw JDG play without Zoom for a lot of the season. Like, we still got a lot of teams that have really strong macro. And I swear, tune into one of their games at some point.
No. This is still the best team in the LPL because at this point, look at this. Look at the execution. Tuan puts up the door. Sonic Wave connects, but Leyan's not going to take this one in while Pup hits away at the turret with the Baron buff enabled. Troll Bubbles are landing from Maple, but Unleash Power. Heal is the only reason he survives. Syndra is dirty with the Magi's. And Light now getting caught out. IG say it's time to end here. It's 23 minutes. This one's gone on for way too long. As Leyan goes in the back line, the Shy joins up, and he's onto Chenlund again. Leave the Ornn alone. He survives too, with XX getting rendered, getting destroyed. The death sentence lands again. And IG, sometimes they go crazy, but when they go like that, you say this team is powerful.
They do have the shortest average win time. They'll keep this going, Hysterics.
For first place, IG make this a bloodbath. For first place, they take us to all 3 games. And first place here in the LPL regular season is Invictus Gaming all the way.